You think that what we're fighting about is stupid. Just cause you don't agree don't mean it's stupid. Lately communication feels so useless.
Savage.
If we don't got that obsessive love, then what we doing? I don't ask for much from you. It's like you don't got the time to lose. Made me feel like I'm a burden when I tell you how I'm hurting. No, you just say you're sorry to say you did. I ain't over it.
What's up, everybody? Grand Rising. It's 7:37 a.m. on November 8th, 2024. It's 37 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Grand Rising. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I'm here to bring you some messages. I will be uploading throughout the weekend as well. But all praises to the Most High for allowing us to be here today, for giving us this experience, for guiding us, for protecting us, for creating us. All right? I'm very grateful. You should be too. Although some of y'all, some of y'all ain't, and that's not my problem. Okay. But then they try to make that our problems as well. You know, miserable people do miserable things, trying to make happy people miserable. It's just part of the game. No matter how you choose to look at it, some will say, everybody has their own idea about what's really going on here, and that's fine. We're all supposed to. We're all supposed to have our own ideas about what's really going on here. My idea is that, everybody has free will. Everybody has an opportunity to do good things or bad things. There's also a conversation that people have about things not being good, or there's no such thing as good or bad. Well, I would say that, when people say that, I feel like those are people that haven't really experienced a great deal amount of bad things happening to them. Like maybe bad things don't really happen to them, or they're doing bad things to people and they don't want it to be considered bad. Or people have been through a lot of, bad things, and they finally get to a place in their life where none of it matters. They realize, maybe they just realize the secrets of life. I don't know, but there's definitely good or bad things that occur in this world, in our lives. We've all done good or bad things as well, so we should already know that. I've never truly, and I'm sure that there's a philosophy behind it, but from where I stand, there are definitely good and bad things. There is good and bad. There's light and dark. There's evil, and then there's love. There's hatred. All these different spectrums of good and bad. Light and negative and positive is what I'm pretty much saying. And so I guess maybe, the philosophy is it depends on how you transmute that or process that or perceive it. And that's fine too. But, I try to avoid trying to even get way too much into there not being any type of, there's no such thing as good or bad, because listen, a lot of things that have happened in my life, a lot of things that have happened in your life, and a lot of other people's lives that we witness or that we've been a part of, there's no way in hell that you can't tell me that a lot of that shit isn't bad. Okay, I just caught 314, so St. Louis, somebody could be from St. Louis, or somebody's birthday could be March 14th. I don't know. But either way it goes, we are here to figure a lot of those things out, or to right wrongs, or to stop things in this world that are just horribly bad for people. In this current climate, a lot of the conversations and a lot of what I am very concerned about is this trafficking ordeal. Child trafficking and human trafficking at that. It's very important that we remember that what this is all about, really. I mean, you got all these people out here, and this is where it talks about, I would love to have a conversation with somebody who says that there's no good or bad in this world. I would love to have a conversation with them and see what they feel about the trafficking of children. I would love to hear. I would love to really kind of hear what somebody would have to say about that. They probably would piss me off, or they probably would dance around the question and wouldn't be able to really kind of answer it. Because then my next question would be, so what do you plan on doing about that? Because see, what people have to realize is that these the children in this world that are being trafficked, the younglings, the little ones, they are the ones that are going to have to run this country, to run this world one day. But you got these evil demonic energies out here that are trying to corrupt the minds of them so that they can continue the cycle of abuse and trafficking and so on and so forth. We know how it goes. You know, they want to be able to maintain that type of control, that dark demonic control over people their entire lives, because you know there's a very big conversation that needs to be had as well about how that affects people, you know, while later on in their life. You know, most people, through conversations that I've had and through my own experiences, will tell you that anybody that you know, that suffered some type of abuse, whether that's sexual abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse, but the abuse that really kind of, you know, infiltrates your spirit, will tell you that you know, until the abuser is gone, and sometimes even being put behind bars is not good enough either. Until the motherfucker is dead, there's a level of control that the situation has over people throughout their entire life. And a lot of times that happens too is because a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people are ashamed to discuss it, especially men, especially when it happens to them when they're boys. And so we really need to start having more of a conversation about that. But for those people out there that you know, don't think that there's any type of good or bad in this world, are the same people that are probably out here doing a lot of bad things. And I'm not saying that they're doing that particular bad thing, but the conversations that I've had with people where they're like, well, there is no good or bad in this world, it's because they were doing bad things and they wanted to be able to just to absolve themselves from the responsibility or the label of being a bad person or doing bad things. But we do need to start having more conversations, because see, when we get into politics, and some of y'all are going to start getting cringy and blah, 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 when I say politics. But no, what I'm saying is that, you know, there are politicians in this world that have been hired, voted in, however the case may be, to fulfill their job as politicians. But we're not politicians. We are the people that these people are supposed to serve. And when they do not address our issues, and we're not talking about people that are just, you know, we're not sitting around bitching and moaning about, you know, cleaning up, you know, garbage on the street and things like that. No, when we start talking about the things that are really affecting this world, affecting our communities and affecting our lives, that's where we come in. We can't depend on politicians to pay attention to that kind of stuff. It's our job to bring that to their attention so that they can do something about it. That's truly what it is. You know, they work for us. They do. And but because they hold these because they hold these positions in the world where they can make change, their main focus is generally going to be on things that really don't really kind of concern us. It concerns us, but we're not worried about that kind of stuff. And so we go through these things in life. I feel like we go through these things in life not to be victims, not to be unheard, but we're here to overcome these things, to heal from the victimization that a lot of us have suffered, and a lot of people that can't even speak up for themselves suffer. It's our job to help heal that process and to bring it to the forefront so that people can pay attention to the things that occur in everyday people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about the price of groceries if your kid's too depressed to eat? You know what I'm saying? I don't have any young kids anymore. But I said if I could do it all over again, I would not allow my kid to have a phone until a very particular age. And while in my home, they wouldn't be able to spend a ton of hours and hours and hours on social media on their phone. We'd have to be doing something together as a family. We'd have to have some other kind of activities integrated into the household, because we are very much in some really scary times as far as social media is concerned, and how the trafficking of children, the abuse of children, the abuse of people who don't know even how to deal with the shit or how to even talk about it, happens online as well. I've just been seeing a lot of things lately about, and this has been going on for some time though, but you know, when we have these kids that are going out here shooting up these schools, you know, committing suicide, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these, most of these things stem from their activity or their interactions with people on social media. You know, take a look at these guys that get popped, like To Catch a Predator. They're always online trolling, looking for some young person to corrupt and to abuse. That's some scary shit. But wouldn't it just be as simple as taking the phones away from the kids when they come home? Yeah, but then if you take the phone away from the kids, then that means you got to spend some time with them, and people don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, we can't force people to do things right. So that's where all the rest of us come in, and I just got God bumps there. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was growing up, we had places like community centers where you could go and interact with kids in a safe environment and learn things, and have you know, people that were role models, or big brothers, big sister kind of energy, auntie, uncles at community centers. But it's a very different time now. We need to start bringing some of that stuff back. That's just the way I feel about it. All right. We can't expect young people to, and not even just, I'm talking about young people, but there's also a very you know, important component and element to what I'm talking about, even with adults. No matter the age of a person, we can't expect people to listen to or really kind of consider or care about things that are important if they don't think that we care about them. When I was growing up and I was, you know, when I was at summer camp or when I was at the community center, I felt like I know that these people cared about me, my future, my well-being. They cared about me as a person. They weren't just there to you know, kind of dictate my moves or to tell me what to do. They like, Dwayne, what do you want to be when you grow up? Dwayne, you're really good at that. Or Dwayne, you have a, you know, they knew who I was, and they took a very vested interest in who I am and who I was at that time. And these are the kind of things that need to happen, I feel like, with young people, kids, young people, young adults, teenagers, and even adults. We all need that, because a lot of us are walking around here with some very unhealed inner child. We all are. And it's very kind of difficult to navigate ourselves on how to heal that. Especially considering, you know, who we look for to help heal that is generally our parents, and when our parents don't give a fuck about us no more, then who the hell do we have? We do have we do have God that we can tap into, but the whole thing about tapping into that God consciousness, that source energy, is so that we can also connect with other people that are tapped into that, so we can all try to find a way to heal. Is what I just heard. Okay. I forgot coffee yesterday, so now I'm drinking tea. All right, so that's what I heard this morning, okay? I'm currently rocking my Spiritually Savage hoodie, okay? You can pick that up by clicking the link in the bottom of this video. Things are still 20% off until Sunday, so hey, if you want to get some t-shirts, you want to get a hoodie. Very nice, by the way. I think I got mine a little bit too big. I got a large. I probably should have got a medium. It's medium. I probably should have, but you know how that go. Okay, I'll just wash it and dry it. All right, so let's get into this, all right? Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I would like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. Okay? I need to go get my chapstick. One moment. All right, y'all. So we are back. We're back. Okay, so I had to take me a quick break here. I had to go get me some coffee. The tea wasn't hitting. It just wasn't hitting. You feel me? So I had to go get me some coffee and something to eat too. So we are here. We're back. All right. So I did pull an Art of War card. I'm gonna do another shuffle here because after some careful deliberation on my walk, and after I sat down and I wrote down a little bit of things I was thinking and feeling, we're just gonna get another one. Okay. Let's take this one. All right. But thank you for joining me this rising, this morning, whatever. Sun Tzu said the skillful leader subdues the enemy's troops without any fighting. He captures their cities without laying siege to them. He overthrows their kingdom without lengthy operations in the field. Okay, the best way to win is not to fight. Differences of opinion are a part of life. Discussion, conducted with reason and respect, can lead to understanding and compromise, but angry arguments, in which things are said that cannot be taken back, rarely conclude satisfactorily, and often lead to further issues down the line. If you want to get your point across, be calm, be respectful, and polite. That is hard. I have learned through my experiences in life that as much as you want to say some things, as much as you want to go off, as much as you want to cuss a motherfucker out, as much as you want to call people a few choice words, give people a few choice words, call them a few choice names, that depending on, well, I don't really think that kind of approach ever truly works all the time. Sometimes you do have to match energy with people to let them know that whatever you ain't the only person that can play crazy. You feel me? You ain't the only person, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let somebody know you ain't the only person that knows how to talk like that to people. But a lot of times what happens is that, we get in situations with we are thrown into situations, I feel like, or situations are set up for us to react in a very, very negative way, so that people have an advantage in a situation. So basically what I'm saying is that, so say like for instance, you got let's say you're at work and you have like a boss that's constantly picking at you. Now you do a good job. You know what I'm saying? You come to work, you do a good job, blah, blah, blah. You know how this goes, but you got that one person at your job, generally like it could be like a supervisor or a team lead or hell, even a coworker, that continues to push your button. They may say little kind of stuff. People let them get away with doing stuff and saying stuff to you. But we already know how this goes. The moment that you respond out of anger, you are going to be the one that's in trouble. You get fired. You get charges pressed against you. You get, you could even get arrested. That's one of the whole things that, like with probation. Probation is really kind of a test of maturity and growth. Like, because the system will set you up in situations where they think that you're going to react, or they plan on you to react in a negative fashion, to argue with people, to go back and forth so that you fuck yourself in the end. And then you end up behind bars because you just had to say something, or because you just had to put your hands on somebody, or because you just weren't man or woman enough to walk away from a situation that you already knew was gonna end badly for you. See, this is what the system will do here. All right. And this happens everywhere. This could happen even in, I've seen it where people, are going through like a divorce or whatever. And you know how people sit around and they record the other person in the house. But what they do is that they lead people, they poke the bear, and they get somebody to react so that they can go, see, I told you they were violent. You know what I'm saying? There was a I saw something too, a video. I don't know if anybody else has seen it, of the postal worker who had that guy like sitting there with the camera, pretty much stalling the line and just kept, antagonizing this woman until she finally just got up and just slapped the phone out of his hand, and she got fired. Yeah. He accused her of being xenophobic because there was somebody in the line that spoke Spanish, and she was he said that she was very disrespectful to the woman because she didn't speak Spanish, or she didn't speak English. The woman didn't speak English, and maybe the woman made some type of comment about it. I don't know. But the man stood there for I want to say it was over like 20 minutes, just antagonizing her while he was recording her. And she kept her cool. And then you could see slowly but surely she began to, the anger meter was going up. She was, I could see what was coming. And she finally, she couldn't take it. And, she gave in, and she slapped the phone out of his hand, and she ended up getting arrested and fired. So, that's what I'm talking about here. So sometimes we do have to know when and where and how to communicate things. And if you are angry, if you're in a situation with somebody, and you feel yourself getting angry, there's absolutely nothing wrong with removing yourself from the situation. A lot of people, especially when it comes to people in positions of authority, or at your job, maybe where you live, in your community, a lot of times these people will put you in a position that makes it seem like you have to take whatever kind of treatment or beration that they're giving you. You have all right to say, I don't want to have this conversation. I'm going to walk away. You don't have to explain anything to anybody, not in that moment, but you do have the right to, and the choice to walk away from certain confrontations where because I'm telling you now more than ever, a lot of us are being tested to see how far did we learn our lesson from before. Are we more mature now? Do we understand? Do we look? And see, this is the tricky part too, because a lot of times, what do we hear? You got to be in the moment, be in the moment, be in the moment. Yeah, but sometimes you got to look past the moment in order to see the next one, the future. Is the conversation or the interaction or the reaction going to benefit you in the long run or even in the short term? A lot of times, hell no, especially when the law is involved. So sometimes it is better to just say whatever you got to say, just hold on to it and release it in a proper way away from a situation. That's just what I've learned, because you guys got to know, I got a slick ass mouth. Okay. And I know a lot of words. And on top of that too, let's just face it. We are all on a healing journey, and I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm angry as fuck about some shit, especially when people are still kind of stepping on the toes or not poking the bear, but throwing salt on a wound that's not all the way healed. We become defensive. We become very defensive, but it pisses us off. But that's what these people are doing. These people that inflict these wounds upon us, that cause these injuries, they're not done. We are injured and like it's scarred. It's not even scarred, because a scar would mean that it's healed. So there's still these open wounds that a lot of us do have, that were caused purposefully to remain open wounds, so that people could come back and continue to keep injuring that wound, so that it never heals, so that they have an entryway into your energy, in a way to control how you feel or how you react to certain things. That's what I know. Okay, so a little bit of uncle advice today. I'm speaking from a very personal perspective here. I am, for the last few years, I have been antagonized. Some people have been poking the bear. I mean, it has been on a level that I have never experienced before. And because I have way too much to lose to react the way that that a part of me really does, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. You just have to smile, or you just blank stare, wait till a person's done saying something fucking ignorant and stupid, and just when they leave, then you can cuss and fuss. Then you can write it down. Then you can transmit it. Then you can cry. Then you can shout. But I'm urging people to be very cognitive of your emotions and your feelings and your actions in circumstances, because, like it or not, A lot of us are just constantly being tested. Hell, let's just face it. A lot of us got probation under our belt. Listen, you got to really kind of think about that. Some of us out on bail. You know what I'm saying? There are certain guidelines that a lot of us have to follow that if one false move, and that's what the system is looking for, to lock your ass back up, to get you in front of an unfair judge, to put another strike against you. And it does not help you in the long run. So pay attention to that, okay? And sometimes too, it's best to just kind of be quiet and let other people say things, because, you know, when people are abusing their authority, they're being driven and operated out of ego. And what do we know about ego and hubris and bravado? And they say they feel like they can do and say whatever the fuck they want. But as long as you're quiet, as long as you're paying attention to what they're saying while they're trying to get a reaction out of you, you can pick up on a lot of fucking gems that you can use for your defense later on. Cleanup time is what I heard. All right, cleanup time. Let me grab my coffee. You guys mind? I'll be right back, okay? 1 second here, because a card just fell. But give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta grab my coffee. Fucking anime. 1 second. All right, so we're back here. All right. You know, I'm truly I know that I'm truly an empath all the way. You know what I'm saying? You know how I know? Because I pick up on energies that I know that are not mine. And sometimes even though I don't allow them to control me, there's an adjustment in the mood. So if you know, I feel like a lot of you guys know that, but for those of y'all, because I feel like a lot of people depend on me to be kind of goofy. You know, that was kind of always one of the things that people kind of assumed about me, was that I was always just kind of, because I was a jokester, like to crack jokes, like to laugh. Most of the time my ass was always drunk too, though. So, you know, I was real funny when I was high and drunk, you know. But, you know, outside of that, you know, people always kind of did expect me not to be like a very serious person or to have any other kind of emotions. But there's a lot to the savage. There's a lot of range of emotions and feelings that I have. You know what I'm saying? All right, so cleanup time is what I heard. Cleanup time, that could, you know, let's clean up. Maybe you need to clean up your house. Maybe you need to clean up your room. Maybe you need to wash your ass. I don't know. Maybe you need to clean up your vocabulary. But clean up time, what I'm seeing, I feel like we already know what that means. This is about either a group of people, a person, a company, an organization. Somebody is trying to clean up things, tying up loose ends kind of energy. Okay, so we're going to see what this is about. All right, so I just like to pull state cards just to see if it kind of, you know, if it resonates with people. But, you know, this could really be anywhere. But we're going to see what comes out of this, okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards here. Cleanup time. State energy for cleanup time, please. State energy for cleanup time. Shit. I've been seeing these big ass crows, y'all. I don't even know if I uploaded any of the videos. I think something happened with every upload that I was going to talk about these big ass crows all around this bitch. Okay, we got Nevada, Carson City out here with the capital city. We got Colorado. Oh wow, ain't they by each other? But one state over, same area though. Huh. Okay. Colorado, Las Vegas. Well, not Las Vegas, but Nevada and Oklahoma City. Damn, that's all in the same area. Cleanup time. Nevada, Colorado, and Oklahoma. Something very significant about that, okay? Dead ass. And Hawaii at the bottom of the deck. We're going to, Spirit said keep that shit out, okay? So we got 4 different states here. Three of which are in the same geographical location. One is, you know, way off. But you guys would really be surprised how somebody from Phoenix City, Alabama, got all kind of connections way in Hawaii. You'd be surprised. Especially when service people are involved. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that go over your head either. I know one of you fucking scabs is watching, so it ain't going over your head. You got it hit you right in the face, didn't it? Didn't it, nigga? All right. So what are we talking about here today? All right, let's get on with this little shit. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. Thank you for all your contributions to my channel. All right, we'll be doing a giveaway here in another 7 days. All right. Petty boots. Cleanup time. Hawaii, Nebraska. Oh, no, Hawaii. I did say Nebraska, didn't I? Hawaii, Colorado, Nevada, Oklahoma. What are we talking about here? 6 of Cups. All right, in the upright. Cleanup time. 6 of Cups. Ooh wee. 5 of Swords. One more. If a 4 comes out, anything 4. 9 of Swords. Wow. We got the 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and 9 of Swords. Okay? Cleanup time. Point blank period. Somebody's past is coming back to haunt that ass. Somebody's past is something from somebody's past, or some people's past are coming back to whoop that ass. 5 of Swords that ass. You feel me? Somebody's past is about to, or some people's. Let's because we got more than, I'm picking up on more than one energy, of course. But there are some people whose past is coming back with a vengeance, and they are stressing out about it, which is why they're in cleanup time. I can't make it up. All right, we got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck here, so we could be talking about something legal. This could be the Emperor, though, can talk about them ABC boys. We could talk about somebody in charge, but there's an Emperor here. This could be an Aries energy. All right. So let's see. Tell me more about what this past, because definitely somebody's past is coming back, and it's gonna destroy these people. Something from the past is coming back to defeat some people. Spirit says it's about a lie. A huge lie has been told. A lie is coming back. Somebody's lies are catching up with them, or some people's lies. Tell me about this Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse, please. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Infighting, conflict, okay? Competition. Give me one more, please. The World. It's a group of people, a karmic group of friends, or some people that know each other. These are 3 of your friends, a toxic group of people that you know. You're in the upright, Empress. We got the Devil here. These people, something that these people did, something very toxic. These are a very toxic group of friends. I've been picking up on a lot of energy of friends, toxic friends lately. Capricorn is in the energy, but the Devil's here. A toxic friend group. You're a toxic friend group. So I'm gonna keep these out. This is who's stressed out. A toxic friend group. With the 5 of Wands in the reverse, they lied to so the 5 of Wands, they could have lied about competing with you. They could have lied about because the 5 of Wands talks about drama. Okay? With the world here, they could have lied about the kind of drama that they were causing. Tell me more here about this toxic friend group with the Empress to the Devil. Ace of Swords in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse to the World. Yeah. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. No. Three of Swords in the upright. Again, 3. So a lot of heartbreak here, a lot of backstabbing again with the Ten of Swords. So whoever you are, you've had to really kind of be strong here to move forward. Whatever these people did to you took a lot of strength, also a lot of protection as well. I'm picking up on the fact that it took you a lot of strength to move forward from whatever this was. Now with this, with the Five of Wands in the reverse, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse to the Ten of Swords in the reverse, I'm picking up heavily on things not being there. It's in the reverse because you didn't know. It's hidden. That's what I'm really kind of picking up here, or it's already been done. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is already done. You know what I'm saying? It's a done deal. It's already happened. But this is the betrayal from these people. So there was some kind of drama that these people brought to you. They lied about it. Now with the World here, I feel like that just, to close out a cycle. They could have closed out some type of cycle for you here. I want to know what happened because they lied about something. Definitely did. They lied and said they didn't do it. They lied and said that they weren't that they don't hate you. They lied and said that they didn't backstab you, that they didn't betray you. But they absolutely did. Okay? That's the lie. That's the lie. That's why these are, I'm telling you, that's why these are in the reverse. These are what these people are saying that they didn't do, but they absolutely did do it. Tell me about what these people did. All right? Okay, I was just thinking. So I'm wondering if, so you know how like when people are gaslighting you, so say like if you picked up on maybe the fact that a group of friends was doing something to you, like this has happened. I'm just going to tell you from a very personal perspective here. What happened to me before is that I had people that were very close to me, 3 of Cups, people I used to kick it with, hang out with, you know what I'm saying? We was tight like that anyways, or so I thought. And of course they were, doing things and I would call them out on it. And when I would call people out on their bullshit, people would then go, nobody's doing anything to you. You know what? This is just becoming too toxic. Maybe we just shouldn't be friends anymore. Maybe I just need some space. I feel like that's what happened with the world here. I feel like people closed out cycles with you. They closed out the cycle. They lied about this kind of drama that they were doing, all this behind the scenes kind of energy. That's what I'm really picking up because this is all about trying to clean up Ace of Swords in the reverse. A big lie. So people would go, you know what? This is too toxic. Nobody's doing anything to you. I just need to take some time away from you. Maybe you need to get your shit together kind of energy. But the whole time that they're really doing stuff to you, confirmation. And the thing that always kind of bothered me about that is people that were so willing to walk away from me when I was too much drama or I was, doing too much, as people would say. These would be the same people that always had something going on, always had some kind of huge trouble that they were in, and would come to me to help them remedy the situation repeatedly. Be careful, beware of people that always need you for something in the moment, but the moment that you're in need, they criticize you or they're not around. I'm not going to say that they're not around because these people would be considered people that you're around all the time. But pay attention to how people help you solve your problems or when issues arise with you, pay attention to what people say but pay attention to, more importantly, why are they saying what they're saying the way that they're saying it. Do you feel me on that? So take, for instance, like if you have a friend that's always got something going on, always got some drama, blah, 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 and they talk to you about it, and you care for this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you care for this person, you offer them advice, you're there for the shoulder to cry on, shoulder to cry on, shoulder to lean on. But the moment that you go to somebody and you tell them what's going on with you, then they got something to say. Oh, you like drama. Oh, you always in something. Blah, 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 blah. This is, criticizing you. Pay attention to that. All right? That's not an even exchange of energy. It doesn't, sometimes people can make it seem like people don't realize they're doing that. Bullshit. Sometimes people just truly don't. That they don't realize how much they're actually taking, especially when people are going through a hard time. Sometimes it is hard for people to see past whatever kind of hatred, whatever kind of hurt that a person is in at that time. But overall, no, people know exactly what they're doing. People know when they're using people. People know when who they can go to. You know what I'm saying? People know who they can go to all the time when things are bad. They know. Trust and believe that, okay? And typically it's gonna be your ass. But pay attention to that, is what I just heard. Okay, let's get on with this. So what did these people do here? What are they trying to clean up now? Because they definitely did do some things here. All right. What did they do? Something that has to do with your family, 10 of Cups, or some type of happiness for you. Yeah, some stories, some untold truth is about to come out. Some untold story is about to come out. Tell the truth here. Tell us what else you would like for us to know here, 10 of Cups. This has something to do with something that you were left out of as far as your family is concerned. What's the Wheel of Fortune? 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. That's awesome energy. Something that would have made you very happy. Quite possibly, this may not even have to do anything with your family per se, because the 10 of Cups can represent just happiness, wish come true. Good times, ultimate wish fulfillment, something that would have been a dream come true, a wish come true for you. A Wheel of Fortune too, it was your time, something that's faded for you. Okay, these people were working against you to prevent this. To prevent this probably from coming towards you. Let's see, who's the 10 of Cups? Who is the 10 of Cups? This could be about a person. Temperance, things that, again, balancing something that would have balanced something out for you. Again, the Hermit's at the bottom of the deck. This is the reason why these people ghosted you. You could really be somebody who's an Earth Angel as well. Clarify. 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune to Temperance. Ace of Pentacles, a big blessing. Damn. We got the 3 of Pentacles to the Hierophant in the reverse to the 4 of Wands. These are people that this is a group of people. They could live together. They could be a part. This is all coven energy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out another good way of saying a group of people who believe the same dumbass shit instead of saying coven or secret society, because that, to me, those do exist, of course, on a very mass scale. But when we use words like coven, secret society, you know, brotherhood, it creates an element of skepticism. It comes with a lot of skepticism. Point blank period. These are people that you, with the Three of Pentacles here, again in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, to the Four of Wands. These are people that you coexisted around or with. I'm seeing something maybe kind of like you all maybe live together, maybe in the same house with the Four of Wands here. You have people working behind the scenes, the group of people, Four of Wands in a community, a foundation, a home. You all could have possibly lived together or grew up in the same, you know, we're talking about some adults here. I'm picking up on people living together or living in close proximity to each other. Something could have possibly happened on like a vacation. Like when like maybe there was some type of I just specifically heard like a resort or a location, like a vacation. Something could have possibly happened on a vacation, a cabin or something like that. There was something. Tell me more. All right, tell me more about this Four of Wands, because these group of people, this Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, these people, this small group of people definitely collaborated behind the scenes to block some big blessing. Yeah, this is Seven of Cups. You saw through some type of illusion when it came to these people. All right? You saw through some type of illusion here. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. Let me give it another shuffle. I mean, the Three of Pentacles to the Hierophant to the Four of Wands. That speaks of like it's a cult. This could have something to do with people at church too as well. This could also be people from your church. We got Emperor here. Emperor to the Seven of Swords in the reverse to the Three of Wands. That talks about you foresaw something. You saw something. You did. For an emperor, an Aries or an emperor, a man, some type of a masculine energy, the head of this group with the emperor here, there's somebody, okay, again, this could be church. Now that I'm really thinking about it here, this could really be church. You caught somebody doing something. You caught this emperor, because that's the second time this Emperor card has shown its head at the bottom of the deck as well. So this person I'm telling you, this is something very hidden here. You saw something. Three of Wands, you could have foreseen something. You could have a gift of sight, foresight here. You could have a clair or two. Seven of Swords in the reverse tells me that you caught this person doing something sneaky, or you could tell that something was coming. You could tell that somebody was about to do something. Yeah, Knight of Wands. To the Ten of Pentacles, to the Chariot, to the Lovers, to Death. Damn. To the Star in the reverse. To the Sun. Something was revealed to you about this person. This person there was a plan here to go towards some money, stopping somebody, Lovers to Death. This could really, really, really have something to do with, I'm picking up that maybe you had a vision of something, because again, when we have these visions of things and we bring them to people's attention, we could tell people like, I have a feeling, or I saw something, or I had a dream. I don't know, but you foresaw that something, that you caught this person. I'm telling you now, I was sitting here thinking, okay, because with the Death card coming out here, all I kept thinking was, If the Four of Swords comes out, then it's a death. This has something to do with how somebody came into some money. I feel like you knew that somebody was going to do something, or a group of people were going to do something here about causing a death to somebody. Maybe possibly even a Gemini or a lover. Maybe your lover. Somebody that you had a soulmate connection with. Because the Knight of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles, that talks about taking action towards a windfall of money. The Chariot here, just going through with it. To the Lovers, to the Death, to the Four of Swords, to the Untold Story. That all this tells me is that you were able to see, you saw something with the Three of Wands. You saw something here. Now maybe this didn't happen. Maybe this is what you saw. Maybe you saw that somebody that you were involved with the Lovers here was going to cause you some type of ending. A death. You foresaw this, though. So now they're trying to clean something up here. Did you report it or something here? Somebody at this time is very, very pissed off. Somebody's pissed off. They're acting erratically. They're trying to figure things out. Things are imbalanced for this person right now. Spirit says that is the truth. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is definitely cleanup time energy. This would be somebody that is acting irrationally, acting impulsively. Somebody's being very impulsive at this time out of this toxic friend group of yours. Okay. So with the Empress coming out, the Emperor coming out. So maybe this Emperor, you could foresee that this Emperor was going to do something to harm you or someone else. You could see it coming. Four of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. There's a feminine energy here that is losing. There's a feminine energy out of this group of people that is acting very irrational at this time, taking some type of irrational action. Somebody could be going towards the justice system to stop this tower from falling here. Spirit says that is the truth. Again, with the truth. Somebody's going towards, okay, so there's a Queen of Wands in the reverse. This would be considered a witch bitch. This would be considered a jealous, envious whore, okay? This person is communicating something about you. I'm picking up on about you to the justice system. They're communicating something anyways. It's not going to work though with the justice system. No, they're trying to this, whatever this person's doing is they're trying to cause you a tower. It's not going to work though, because there's some truth and clarity here. There's some truth and clarity here, and you are protected. The truth is actually what's protecting you. So maybe you did speak on this. Maybe you've been speaking on this, or maybe people feel like you are going to. A lot of times people take these preemptive strikes against you to try to get you caught up in the justice system before you can open up your mouth. I feel like maybe you just know. I feel like you know something about the death of somebody that your lover was a part of. This is all goes back to money, as always. Okay. There was a huge benefit to a group of friends here. And because the Emperor comes out and you're the Empress here, this has something to do with your former or current. You know something about the death of somebody. These people benefited financially off the death of someone. Possibly a Gemini someone. Or a Scorpio. They know that you know what they did. You weren't a part of it though. You weren't a part of these plans. That's what I'm picking up on anyways. I would hope that you're not a part of these plans. Page of Cups. Two of Cups. One more. Magician in the reverse. Clarify. Queen of Swords. To the Hangman. You are protected. You are protected. It's whoever this Queen of Wands is, or whatever, the Queen, the Page of Cups to the Two of Cups. That's an offer. I'm seeing somebody making a fishy offer, somebody accepting the offer to do some type of to manipulate something here for you, to keep you stuck. The Hangman in the reverse, to keep you stuck. Queen of Swords here. Somebody. I feel like there's been some type of agreement. Tell me about this Magician though, or to manipulate something. The agreement was to manipulate something, or maybe to make sure something doesn't manifest for you. There could be somebody that is in the justice system. I feel like somebody talking, because the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups talks about speaking. Pages talk about communication. I'm telling you, these people are taking like a preemptive strike against you, and you haven't even said anything. I don't feel like you've actually spoken to anybody about this yet. But they know that you know. You may have even said something here. I'm telling you, there's something very significant about how people just kind of ghosted you. How maybe everybody at the same time caused a fight and ghosted you and closed out a cycle here. Your emperor, your current boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, your counterpart, I feel like is maybe the only person that you're still in contact with. But they're a part of the bullshit. You are protected though. I feel like they're trying to maybe implicate you in this situation before you say something. See, a lot of times people are, when you have gifts, when you have the gift of clairvoyance or foresight, and you see things, or you can see past the veil, it's a very compromising position to be in. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know something, you know something because you've seen it, you had a dream about it, or you just intuitively know, you can't. It's very hard to even go to law enforcement about stuff like that. Like when you know, without any type of physical proof or evidence, because that's just that just makes sense. Let's just say it. It doesn't seem, for people like us, it doesn't seem right, because it's like, why can't they see what I see? Is because they can't see what you see. And we should have a going to investigate and arrest people and try people should really be based upon having some type of physical evidence, something that directly ties somebody to a crime. So yeah, intuitively, we know what people do. We know what they're a part of. Hell yeah, we do. And so what people, and if you're, sometimes you gotta be careful what you're saying, who you say it to though. Because overall, what happens is that once you put it out there, once you kind of mention it to people, people then know that you know. And so what people will do is that they will do things behind your back to implicate you or to get you in trouble, so that when you talk, nobody will believe you. So that maybe they can get you locked up, so then you don't have a voice at all. They go into these little three of cups in the reverse, three of coins in reverse, these Hierophant clicks, and they try to take you down. They try to get you stuck here. Something's very legal. I feel like somebody is going to talk to somebody to try to get the justice system to go against you, to get you stuck. But you're protected from this. The Ace of Wands keeps coming out. Yeah, whoever this Queen of Wands is that's going to talk to the justice system, they're going like a victim. They're going like they're very defensive, like they're afraid of you. They could be saying that they're afraid of you. Which, by the way, this is your energy. You are the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. It's not going to work. This person is just going to lie. It's about a big lie. I'm telling you, they're going to lie, and they're all acting like, or they've already done this. Depending on where it's coming from here, I don't know what timeline it is. I don't know, what this. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and what the cleanup time. These people are trying to clean up what they've done, what they were a part of, and so it's just so fucking crazy to me that people absolutely believe that the group of people that you're around, and a lot of times, let's just face it, a lot of these people are fucking dope fiends. You could be a dope fiend, could have been a dope fiend, could have been involved with some very low vibrational demonic people. You're the only one. You're showing up as the Temperance card. Out of all these, you're the angel, you're the earth angel, you're the honest one out these group of people. And a lot of times what people have to recognize and realize and accept is that just because somebody has a problem with drinking or drugs or even promiscuity does not mean that they don't have a good heart. That doesn't mean that they're not on a temperance angel energy. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean a person's less honest because they've had bad habits. You feel me? So I'm picking up on the fact that whoever you are, or people need to just really realize this. A lot people that have addictions to drugs and sex and alcohol. When I'm talking, you guys know what I'm talking about. People that damn well will never give it up. These people will do anything for money. These people will do anything for gain, because when people are in that energy of being in dope fiend energy, okay, they become very lustful. They become very greedy. They become very evil. Because there's a lot going on in here that's not being taken care of. They allow themselves to actually be operated and go into contracts with demonic energies. So when that happens, people definitely, they don't give a fuck about setting nobody up to die, especially if they can gain from it. Don't get me started. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe. I know that people have been taken out simply because people just didn't like somebody. You know how many people I've been around over the last few years that are now dead, that were associated with a lot of people that were trying to cover shit up? Which is why I'm grateful to the Most High God every day that I get up, that I'm alive. People from the same circle of people, gone, dead. So I'm telling you absolutely what I do know. So whoever story this is, they're trying to clean this mess up. A lot of people are cleaning their messes up. If you guys can't tell, they're trying to cover everything up. So that's why you're still going to be harassed. You're still going to be gang stalked. You're still going to be have people slandering you. You're going to have people saying a lot of things about you. And that's when you got to realize, it does take a lot to look past the trouble and the trauma, okay, that this shit causes you. But you got to understand the reason why people are doing this to you is not just simply because they don't like you. It's because you are a threat. What's the final message here? What else would you like the collective to know? You know something about the death of somebody. You can feel it. You know why these people did this to this person. And you must have said something to somebody. Knight of Swords. That's too many. Let me get one more. Two more. What's the advice here? Seven of Pentacles. One more, please. Nine of Pentacles to the Fool in the reverse to Nine of Wands. Somebody, whatever plan they have, whatever action, because again, the Knight of Swords, somebody out of this group of people is being extremely irrational. They are somebody's taking a very uncalculated risk. I feel like it's going to end them up behind bars. It's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them more than anything. We got the devil right there. Yep. The devil to the chariot. They're going to be stopped. This is the devil. This is the chariot. Whatever action, because the Seven of Pentacles talks about planning, a plan. Knight of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever plan that they're moving forward with, like the Knight of Swords, they're taking some swift action with this plan that they got, is going to put them in a place of Nine of Pentacles. They're going to lose. They're going to go. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse talks about being broke. It's going to break them, this foolish action, because they're in this devil energy, and it's going to stop them. The Chariot's here. That's what's going to stop these people. If I were you, I would figure out a way to communicate things to somebody that you can trust, or maybe you might even just want to go to the police and talk to them. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. A lot of us are put in positions where they don't listen to us. So there should be, hey, I don't know. Because these people, what it seems like to me is that these people have already kind of been doing things. They could have possibly even be, because there's too many people here for them not to be telling everybody else that you're crazy. And some people, and this Queen of Wands has already gone to law enforcement and told them something about you, that you scare them, that you hurt them. But you're protected from all this. Sometimes we don't even need to ask why we're protected. We're just protected. But you are protected from this. You are an earth angel energy. Your emperor is a part of this as well. Okay? Your divine masculine counterpart. Give me some advice for the Empress and the Emperor in this relationship here. The Knight of Cups. It's this person, whoever you're with, is phony as fuck. Okay? It's phony as fuck. You can't trust this person. Okay? You can't trust this person. This whatever kind of cup of love this person is bringing towards you it's a false cup of love. It's like decaf. It's like decaf. Okay? Folgers in your cup energy. Let's get another card out here. Tell me about the Empress and the Emperor here. What's the advice for the Emperor? Yeah. Seven of Cups. All right. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups talks about choices, possibilities, being in your head, lies, illusions. Seven of Cups here. To the Lovers. Give me one more. Somebody's mixed. The Emperor, your masculine energy. This Emperor could be biracial or mixed or very light skinned. Judgment. Ace of Swords. Seven of Swords. I can't make this shit up. This Emperor is slick as hell. This Emperor has been is lying to you about some type of connection here. They definitely are. They've been lying to you about it. This Lovers, Gemini energy, Judgment. This person's lying to you about some type of love connection that they're in, or who they prefer. You could really feel like you're this person's soulmate, but maybe you feel like that, but they the fuck don't. They don't feel like that. No, they don't. Yeah, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. This is not going anywhere. This person's lying to you. So my guess is that they're probably dealing with this Queen of Wands in reverse. The one that's going to make these reports on you. The one that's going to say that you threatened her, or you hate her, or she's afraid of you. Sometimes, you know what? I had a general rule. I'm just going to tell you what it is. I had a general rule. If I truly and honestly felt like somebody was doing something to me, I called and made a report. Even if the police didn't take it seriously, because I'm not so sure about how, if they don't file the report, then sometimes they don't do that at all. But you can at least report that that you're picking up on some very strange energy from people. Trust and believe. Like, also too, what I heard too is if you really want to know what people are probably saying about you, you can always call and check and see if there's any investigations going on about you, if they can tell you that. Or you can also call and see what kind of police reports you have been included in as well. You might want to take a look at that. But if you feel like people are doing something to you, or if you feel like people are plotting against you, it never hurts to make a report about that. They don't have to go investigate it. You can just say, I want it on record, just in case. Because then you'll always have a point to go back to show them, like, I told you guys this is what these people were doing. And that will help you. A lot of times too, depending on the interactions that you have, I feel like, if they're doing their fucking job, people, I never understand this about investigations or investigators. It seems like they always just kind of, a lot of these local investigators seem to be very they get tunnel vision on something, whether because they don't like you, or because of what you may appear to look like, or because maybe of what people have said about you. Because the way that I look at stuff is that if I was an investigator and somebody came to me and said, well, this person is doing this, of course we have to investigate it, especially if it's of some type of really kind of physical or violent or sexual nature. There has to be investigated, but I don't really feel like they look at who these allegations or these claims come from. I don't really feel like they do. Absolutely, I don't feel like they do. Maybe some of them do, but no. It doesn't take but a quick minute to see how people are associated with one another and what people might actually have to gain by saying certain things about people. You know what I'm saying? So overall, what the final message here for you is that whoever you are, if this story resonates with you, you got to drop this loser. Stop telling them stuff, because to me it seems as if you're probably still involved with this person, but they are involved with the Queen of Wands in reverse behind your back. That's that Three of Cups energy behind your back as well. But this is about competition. This has something to do with competition, but there's also some type of hidden drama going on. You know something about what these people did to put it to that attributed or contributed to the ending of somebody. Or maybe you just know what some people did about some money after somebody passed away. Now, maybe they didn't have anything to do with the actual death of this person, but they definitely benefited off of the death of somebody, and you know about it. It's time for you to make a decision about this person. Okay? You're all in your head about it. You don't know what to think, or you're under an illusion from this person that you feel like you have this. I feel like maybe you even know that this person is dealing with this other person, because with the Seven of Cups to the Lovers, it's kind of like you've convinced yourself, or maybe you're under the illusion that you are the number one choice, and you're not. It's time for you to make a decision to get to this person is lying to you. Okay? This person is being very slick, is getting away with something here behind your back. It's all behind your back. Sometimes things that the things that are behind our back are right in front of our faces as well. But this person, they're plotting something against you. All right. Take the first step. Begin it now. All right. That is the end of this message. I'm closing out the reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Select the all options so that you know when all of my uploads. You feel me? I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. There's always love and light around this bitch. There's always take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces.